Welcome to our new educational video on the thalamus. I am sure if you are here to revise the anatomy of thalamus, it will be useful for you. So, the thalamus is the remarkable gateway to our sensory and motor experiences. And in this presentation, we will explore the intricacies of the vital brain structure and its role in the shaping our perception of the world. So, thalamus is a paired structure located within the dencephalon and it lies deep within the brain. You can see in this picture and positioned above the brainstem and below the cerebral cortex, and it acts as a central relay station for sensory and motor signals traveling throughout the brain. And its structure, it composed of two oval-shaped masses of gray matter. The thalamus forms an essential part of the brain's communication network, and these masses are interconnected by the massa intermedia, and it also commonly known as the intrathalamic or interthalamic adhesion. When we go to the function of thalamus, it serves as multifaceted function, means it's a multifunctioning, and it facilitates the communication between various brain regions, and its primary role is to relay sensory and motor information to and from the cerebral cortex. So the sensory relay. As the major sensory relay center, the thalamus receives inputs from various sensory pathways except for olfaction, so don't forget. And it then forwards these signals to specific regions of the cerebral cortex for further processing and interpretation. So what is the motor relay? In this slide, we should say that it's not limited to sensory functions. The thalamus also plays a pivotal role in motor control, and it receives motor signals from the basal ganglia and cerebellum, which it projects to the motor cortex, enabling voluntary motor movements. So remember, voluntary motor movements. And we have specific nuclei in the thalamus. So these play critical roles in sensory relay. Notably, the ventral posteromedial nucleus or VPM relays somatosensory information, while the lateral geniculate nucleus or LGN, it's responsible for visual relay, and the medial geniculate nucleus MGN relays auditory information. So don't forget, these functions are the role of these specific nuclei in the thalamus. These are most important for exam. And the integration beyond simple relay functions, the thalamus serves as an integrative hub. It modulates and refines sensory information before it reaches the cerebral cortex, fine-tuning our perception of the external world. And its role in pain perception, we should say that thalamus is deeply involved in pain perception. It relays nociceptive signal to the somatosensory cortex and contributing to both the emotional and sensory aspects of brain experience. So here, role in memory and emotion. The certain thalamic nuclei are intricately linked to memory and emotions. They connect with limbing structures such as the amygdala and hippocampus, influencing emotional responses and memory formation. And it also have connection with the reticular activating system to regulate the sleep-wake cycle and maintain our state of consciousness. And what is Thalamic Syndrome? In cases of thalamic lesions, a condition known as Thalamic Syndrome may manifest. This neurological condition can lead to sensory deficits, abnormal sensations, and even chronic pain. Blood supply for the thalamus is important if we want to memorize in exam points. Thalamus receives its blood supply primarily from the branches of the posterior cerebral artery and thalamoperforating arteries. We should say that thalamus, often referred as, we want to conclude that it's a gateway to consciousness and plays an irreplaceable role in our perception, sensations, and movements. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content on neuroscience and the human brain and on other medical related topics.